Good evening. I realized that apparently I left off at basically panicking. If I look at the ice, I'm gonna first off sleep it off. Also, yeah, you can definitely see some various states of panic that they go through. Can I sell anything? No, nothing. I don't have a net currently. Right, I have the big line. Actually, let me check. Is there abyssal stuff in the Twisted Strand here? That's mangrove, mangrove, mangrove. Shallow, and that's already in Double Spine. So I don't actually need that line. So let me remove that. Mangrove, mangrove. Do I have a net that I could have a net that goes through the mangrove part.
Oh.
This one. I also just... Right, you have to go here. I also just realized that I have a lot of money. Right. In here again. He left. Does he come back up again? Apparently not, at least not immediately. A shield with an arrow. Dredging here. What is this? Alright, I should leave. After dredging a bit more. Because this thing can give me massive amounts of panic in the day. So I probably don't want to be around during the night. Except maybe banish and try to fish a bit in the night. Okay, the red light seems to be over there. In the middle of the mangrove. What did I found a mortar? A long barrel with an attached sight. Excuse me, what? Is that just a straight up mortar? And apparently goes on the ship. Can you send me another one of those? Yes, you can. Oh, and the research pod. Kind of feeling like... Do I put this on my ship? Do I put that mortar on my ship? And if so, how? Maybe, you know what? I'm gonna go and check with the... With the shipyard lady. in Marrow. Because I'm pretty sure that she is the one who actually does the ship. The Traveler just also offers that service. On the way, look here if there's a altar around that I could use. Or look at. It doesn't look that way. This area actually looks rather empty. Oh, what's this? Ah, it's a buoy. Right, that's steel point. Oh, there's an altar. How did I never see that? A slab of rock juts from the water, bearing crude symbols of curved fish. At its base, the rough shape has been chiseled away. Curved fish. 1, 2, 3. No, that don't work. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm assuming I have to use 5 different curved fish. But seriously, how did I never notice that one? Ooh, a bit of material. I wonder what I do with that after I'm done upgrading the ship. Maybe just sell it. Or have it clunk. Have it clunk up my inventory storage. Right, can you tell me what to do with the mortar? Apparently not. Maybe some specific person somewhere. For now. Okay, I don't need scrap. I need bolts of cloth and lumber and 1500 money. Right. Research. I have one research point. Perfect for the last pot. Buy one. Little achievement for researching all pots. Right, book. Encyclopedia. The marrows. Where are the crabs? They, what is this? 0 to 25 and 0 to 10. So just here would be fine. Simple fish. Wait, one of them and it was depleted, wasn't it high? So now I have big pots for use around the world. Immediately go to Gale Cliffs and the Stellar Basin to set up the new pots. Can you send me another one? Yes. And then look for curved fish. Right, trader. Go ahead and sell this. This. Cannot sell that. Those two don't tell me anything about my new mortar. Oh, lumber. Grab that. I need 3 lumber if I recall correctly. So let's see if I can get that. Right, whatever. actually only lost your ability. Interesting, that is scrap, which I do not currently need. Right, southwest for the... No, southeast for the Gale Cliffs. Hope I find some of the curved fish that it said in the altar. Right, the explosion guy might maybe know something what to do with a mortar. Maybe I need an inventory talk about it with people. Grab a few fish while I'm here. It just went straight from high to depleted. Okay, so that also can happen. Storage. Put the mortar into my ship. Can you tell me something about that? Probably not. No. Very unfortunate. Then, crab pot. Crabs in the Gale Cliffs. I haven't yet caught a type of manta ray. I think it's a manta ray of some kind. There's still a basin. Decorator crab and rock crab. 0 to 25, 0 to 5. So I want to be relatively high up. Okay, fish market. Do I have anything in my net? Nothing relevant. I do not actually have an oceanic line at the moment. So I can't even catch that fish. Right, repair. Get me the oceanic line installed. I stuck my head one. You do Abyssal and Hadal. You do it faster, I believe. Yeah. Okay, then... Do you have more research pods? No. Floating dock. New hull. Add the lumber. Need 2 more of that. No, 1 more and 2 bolts of cloth. Right. Let's see if I can find... Still kind of very dark. And my light still isn't the best. Are you? You are not manta rays. Nope. But you are curved fish, of which I probably need some. For the altar. Really annoying that I can't see in the night that well. Right, to the Stellar Basin over the marrow because I want to put that fish in. Ooh, swordfish. I can't flip. That's annoying. Oh, you are the more expensive one. Plus that means I found the aberration. Right, there's Blackstone Isle. And the altar was on the other side, I believe. Over that way to the northwest, yes. Okay, let's see. You going in. I'm pretty sure that it always has to be different fish, or only one fish of each type. So I won't put in two of that type. Okay. Sell my fish. Buy this thing for the Stellar Basin. Host eel. That looks disgusting. Kinda looks like an entombed explosive. Okay. This fish should fit like that. Then I don't think I'll manage to get to the Stellar Basin or the twisted strand fast enough. Okay, this one I'm pretty sure depleted because it's night. Can you install a mortar?
Ah.
No, you can't. But I see some lumber. Ooh, research pods, very nice. Okay, I have enough lumber. I still need cloth, which I find here. Perfect. One more. Okay, now I can get the bigger hull. To the southwest, to the Stellar Basin I go. I hope I go in the right direction. Not quite. That way. So it's apparently quite a way. But I start seeing it. I think that's part of it at least. I think that's the fortress. Pushing the limit. I can imagine that it increases your 75% more movement speed than listed. Yep. That was about what I expected. Yeah, right, that's the fortress. Somebody just woke up. Doesn't sound like he's a morning person. Or that was a massive yawn, that's also possible. Right, I removed that one. Can you install a mortar for me? Apparently not. Very sad. Put the lumber and the bolts of cloth into storage. Start researching better engines. Mr. Kraken is also back. So, grab this crab pot. Sell all of the fish and the crab pot. Okay, discard the rod. Sell the crab pot. Put the big one into my inventory. Then, Stellar Basin. The crab... Wait, there are fish I can grab here. With the pot. Right, you are at... Okay, no depth listed. Unlike with the crabs. 0 to 5 and 0 to 5. And then... Oh, you're the Twisted Strand, so 0 to 5. That should be easy enough. Just directly here. Then, floating dock. And you. You and you. And I need a bit more money. However, I feel like I can make that by going to the... First off, let me repair my net. Still no one for the mortar. We have basalt obelisks here. To the north I go. The fucking dolphin jump scare me every time. I do not like them. I wonder if the net can... Oh, I can just check whether the net can catch sharks now. Are you awake again? Or you're just sleeping now forever? Apparently just sleeping forever. Then, I left my crab pot around here somewhere. Right, that looks a bit. Also, it seems there are multiple entrances into the Twisted Strand. Take all. Not enough space for all. You lost one more day. Okay. So I should probably pick you up again. Okay, fish market. Sell all. Then I should now be able to afford an upgrade. What are the costs? So you had here and here. Okay. You add below. You add here. It's asymmetrical and I do not like it. You add another one here. Okay. I think cargo space is first priority. So start with that. Then I don't have the money to upgrade my light, I believe. You cost 391.50. Oh, I should actually be able to afford that. Not quite. Okay. I can just go grab my crab pot, which needs a repair anyway. And then maybe fish a bit. Okay, pick up. I wonder if the weird swamp snake appears on every entrance or just on the main one. Okay. That should get me a bit. That should get me a bit of money. Repair. Alright, that's the other. That's on shipyard. Repair. Then get me the big light. Okay. Take a look around. This is a separate island. Let's see if there's an altar on there. There's a plane on there. And there are upgrades done. Oh no, that's jewelry apparently. But it had the weird orange glow, so maybe it is something important. It's a dog tag. I guess kind of makes sense to have a dog tag next to a ship. That I feel is probably the devil's thing. Boat crab. Oh, research cards, absolutely. Okay, then that is another entrance into the Twisted Strand itself. Okay. Don't have any fish. Right, need to put out my mouth of the deep again. Then shipyard repair. Dog tags. I'm kinda assuming that I'm gonna need those in the near future in here. Oh, new research pod. Can't afford it. No, fuck. Okay. The crabs in the Twisted Strand. Spiny lobster is... No, that's the Stellar Basin. Ah, it's in the Stellar Basin. Ah, well, for... whatever. Tarpon... That's the pot. 0 to 10, 5 to 25. And then you are in the Devil's Spine. Okay. So between 5 and 10. Here. Then in I go. Let's see if I find something. Is that an altar? Okay, out with here. That's a arrow. To here. Follow the arrows for now. Oh. I see, I can blow stuff up in here. The creaky sounds are not boosting my confidence. They also kinda obstruct me hearing the thing coming out, if it should come out. Also, I see that the banish apparently has quite a lot of cooldown. Sell those. Buy the research part. No, wait, buy the explosives. Can only buy one? Can only buy one. Well, it's enough for now, I feel. Here's the explosives. It seems it does not follow me further inside. Seems like it's only at the entrance. That's a campsite. A large man with only one arm is watching you through the billowing smoke of a campfire, idly carving away at a wooden stake. He stands up. He stands as he pulls ashore. Stranger, from the look on your face, I'd say you've got the look of riches. Take a seat. You join him by the fire. I've been trying to rid them from this accursed jungle ever since he wrecked here. The boys called them mind suckers on account of them, well, affecting the mind. They made us see things, do things. I asked you for safe passage away from here, but not until after I've avenged my squadron. What happened to them? A number of us went down in the fog, crashing into trees or ditching into the water. Those that survived around here under the boughs of this trident tree. But they offered us scant protection. Before help could arrive, our numbers quickly dwindled, picked off by the fiends of the forest. I've met a few would-be rescuers over the years, but none would help me in my fight. Are you any different to the rest? Yeah, I can help. Pursuit added, pursuit acted. Figured you'd be up for it. You have a look. Listen up. First, we need to find the lost piece of my squadron's mortar. We'll then use that to bombard the beasts. Our planes went down to the north and east of where we are now. I marked the possible crash sites on your map. You go and see what you can salvage. How many honor your squad mates? I found a few of the dog tags up on the tree behind me. Seemed fitting enough. But I've only got tags from the ones you must understand. I'd never found all of the bodies. If you happen to find any of the dog tags, you could add them to the tree with their brothers. I have a number of mechanical doodads that you might find useful. Here, take this one. In good faith. I'll give you more for each tag you bring me. Right, I found some dog tags. Let me see. Here. Hey, thank you. I hang them on the tree, here as I promised. Okay, so you give me probably a lot of research birds. What am I supposed to be doing? You need to find the lost piece of my squadron's mortar. Mark some locations to search on your map. Let me know how we get on. Why are you waiting down tactics again? Right, I don't think that makes any sense. Are there any shipwrecks around here? Shipwrecks? No. Anything that meets its end here is quickly swallowed by the salt. Tell me about the mind suckers. Devilish creatures through and through. They'll stalk you along the waterways and emerge suddenly, screeching a terrible song. First time it happened to me, I saw shadows of my squad mates reaching out to me in a feverish dream. When I finally stepped out of it, I was covered in bloodied scratches and was sent me running through the foliage. So instead I've done my best to avoid the fiends. The senses seem to be based on movement, so move carefully. Why wouldn't dog tags again? Right, want to hang them. Okay, found parts of the mortar. We found one component, but it's still missing a piece. Nearly there. Keep looking. Right. So they are based on movement. Map. The other part is here, right to the right here. Then up. There should be a plane around. Is there a plane around? Over there? Yep, that looks like it. Oh, that's the stand for the motor. So let me go back to the dock so we can install the motor. Catfish, and I see. Oh, are you one of the cursed fish I need? Maybe. Though, is an eel technically a fish? I don't know. Yep, that looks appetizing. Right. Found part of the mortar. That's a lot. Now while you work on assembling the mortar, you can get started in the next phase of the plan. You may have noticed some contraptions looking around here. For some of those traps are the mine suckers. So they were for them. You just need to lure them in there. Once they're in, you see how you can find them within your mortar. That'll be the end of them. No more nightmares. I marked the locations of your trap on your map. Got it? How do you make those traps? With patience. Creatures only seem to sense movement, so no one was close I froze. How do you get mine suckers on the traps? They're attracted to some very specific types of bait. Your skills will come in very handy here yet again. Have you got anything? Is it safe? Of course not. Sure. So what's next? We need to make 3 special baits from different combinations of fish. Let's discuss the bait for the first one. So it takes 3 fish from the area to make. Right, I don't have any of those. I don't have all the fish for the bait yet. Okay, bait for the second one. That's a catfish. I seen that one. Oh, I also have the gar. You can return to these items later, right? Send in the gar. Then the third one. So it goes 2 fish from the area, right? This one and this one. That should do it. Just mix these in. Here, load this onto the trap, then we get clear from it. Then get well clear from it. Trap springs and fire upon it with a mortar. Make sure you bring back proof that the thing's really there. You're here. Wonderful. Where did I put the bait? One of the traps of concerning lagoons. They're marked on your map. Right. Then. That's everything. For now. Rest until dawn. Then I think I know where the first trap is. And I kind of want to sell the fish. Without killing myself, preferably. Load the trap with bait. Should probably move away. Of course it would spawn right in front of me. Wonderful. Inside is the obliterated corpse of a mine sucker. The woman will be expecting proof of your success. I will bring him. The rest of the carcass sinks out of your sight. Right, then I need some fish. First, however, I need to repair. Then I can sell that fish. And actually I can go research something. Do you have anything that looks like something new? Gonna go ahead and bring him that. I have the creature I have a creature code to show you. Let's see then. You hand the tattered lump of flesh to the airman. It's almost unrecognizable. You both know it couldn't have belonged to anything else. He pokes at it with his knives, testing rubbery meat. He seems satisfied. Yes, it's one of the beasts. Progress at last. More to go though. Talk about baiting the traps. Bait for the first one. This seems like a box standard fish that I have not yet discovered. Then the bait for the second one seems like the same fish that I haven't yet discovered. Okay, that's everything for now. Let me see if I can find that one around here. Oh, it just looks like the grey mullet, no? This is a devil's but do I already have found I already have found every fish in here, so that's just the grey mullet, which is around the day, I believe. Day and night. Twisted strand can be rotted and trolled. Yep. So I just need 3 of these. 1. Fuck. 2. Fuck. 2. 3. Right, let's make the bait. I had hoped I could put that more on my ship. Should do it. Okay, load it into the trap. And then make the last one as well. Okay, for now, probably slap. I have the feeling that the stuff in the net doesn't rot as long as it's in the net and underwater. Not sure about that though. Well, they're still fresh. Okay, now let me check. One is to the north and one is to the south here. That looks about right. That area. Okay, so yeah, if I don't move, it doesn't do anything. That was actually good to know. Load the trap with bait. Leave. Watch it get blown up. Reverse into a tree. I kinda love this part. Blowing up fish with a mortar, I kinda wanna do that as well. Not technically fish though, I guess. Last one is to the north. Also kinda weird that because time only passes if I move, so it's kinda weird that the fish can act while time doesn't pass. Okay, there's the trap. Oh, I see a plane. In here. Am I right here? Okay, now to the right. Load the trap with bait. And then reverse, but not into a tree. Ow. Holy shit, why is this one so difficult? Okay, obliterated corpse, take it. Then. Up, the mushrooms glow. That's probably not a good sign. How do I get best... Okay. Follow that line. Ooh. That appeared to be talk... No, that's a message. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay. I should probably look at that, I know, in a while. Oh, is that the first trap? Yeah, that's the first trap. Okay, so that what I actually thought would be the red light is actually just his campfire. Right. I have some corpses for you. Let's see it done. You drop the flash on the ground, gives it a few slashes with the knife, it wobbles a little. Another one taken care of. One remains by my count. Oh, you have more. You drop the large bloody carcass in front of him, and his eyes fill with sadistic delight. He bends down and plunges alive into the soft flesh. It falls away before a blade, revealing a glint of metal. With a sickening tear, he wrests it from where it was embedded in the flesh of the creature. He holds it aloft. You recognize it as a necklace, glistening in gore. Well, fisherman, so fortunate at last. Thought to fetch a decent person or a collector. Here, why don't you take it? Ah, don't even dredge for it. He stands back from the corpse. A melancholic look comes over his face. I know. Oh, it's that, I suppose. Well, you didn't know. Can't say for sure. Thought I'd be asking for an escort away from this place, but this has become somewhat of home to me. Does feel right to leave my brothers here. Think I shall stay a little longer. In the meantime, I can make up some special bait for you. How to help you with, and how to help with your fishing. Can you make some bait? Here, this is leftover from the other bait we made. Ballpoint can be used to track down men of nearby species. Ooh! Right now, you can make some fresh stuff if you like. Need some fish from you first. Any help will do. But if more bait, give me more bait I can make. Right, I don't have any fish right now. Interesting. Right, put this into storage, put this into storage. Probably have to go repair first. But that means I should probably be able to get a bunch of fish now. And I assume, yeah, this is the last ability that was missing until now. However, I feel, with those things gone, this area is probably the safest to be in right now. Well, the Kraken also isn't that dangerous. The only one that actually comes after me now is the snake at the moment. Sell all. Then go repair. I have no dredge currently. Or no materials, so let me go try that bait. Well, first off, take all. Then go sell them. Okay. Let's see. Do I just drop that somewhere? Yeah, and then it just switches through the fish. Well, now that's interesting. I like how they give you a reason to continue fishing even if you have all of your money, all of the money, and don't need any more money. Then again, fishing is kind of the main part of the game, so... I'm actually gonna stick around a bit and see if I can find his dog tags. Also still looking for a... Right, we have mobile salt columns here. Wonder what happens if you touch all of them. We got a clawfin gar. Yeah, he has claws on his fins. Well, that looks kinda weird. Okay, let me go and get some bait. Yeah, the mushrooms are glowing is definitely a bit off-putting. However, since I... Right, I don't need any here. Since the danger is mostly gone, at least in this area, I feel like I don't really have to worry. Okay, 1, 2, small fish. This fish. This fish, no. Put you away. I want a full load. I need a lot more small fish for that though. So this was probably the most I can get. Ah, wonderful. Bit annoying that there is no quick take system, or at least I haven't found one. There's all sorts of fish usually show up. That's very nice to know. Also, I don't think it goes bad. Right, here was the first plane with the mortar. This is going outside. But I want to stay inside for now. That's catfish. That's not a smallest fish. Okay, can fit one more. Mushrooms, thankfully not hard enough to break my hull. Would be a bit weird if they were. That looks like it's material. It's bolts of cloth. I need some of those. I don't have any more space. Okay. I survived the night, and I didn't even panic all that much. Is that a crab? No, it's a pier. Campsite. Another campsite. You see a campsite. Some old fish are suspended on a spit over fire that was never lit. A pile of fabric is gathered at the base of a large tree nearby. Chuck inspects the fish. Rotten fish hang from the spit. The fire below had been prepared. Someone must have left in a hurry. What do you want to do? Check the bundle of fabric. A nest of rags lies at the base of a tree. Somebody slept here. The rags are covered in bark chips. There are symbols carved at the tree trunk above. There are three distinct sets of symbols. Look at the first set. There's a book symbol underneath the wave, and then an upwards arrow. A cloud hangs over it all. Dredge a book from the deeps, while under a cloud. Okay? 5 unfamiliar symbols mark the corners of a pentagram. The shape of a person is lying down in the center. Look at the third set. The book symbol sits above a wave. A downwards arrow points from the book down through the wave. 3 distinct... Okay. Can I toss a book into the ocean? I don't think I can. I've at least never seen an option for it. There's a plane here, there's material here. Don't have space currently. I'm just at this point going around the Twisted Strand to see if I find an altar of any kind. Doesn't really seem like it. I also can't really see all that far, which is an issue. Ah, fuck. That was a waste. I should probably go back to the light. Right. Okay, first off, take my fish. Then my net needs a repair. It's fine. Shipyard. Buy. Oh, you also sell bait now. Ah, that's nice. Repair all. Buy. No, that's on the fishmonger, right? Return to town. Fish market. Big net. Storage, 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 storage. Storage and storage. Floating dock. No, first the storage spaces. Bolt of cloth 1 and 2. Need one more for that. Okay, now first off, go grab that crab pot and replace it with another one. Because this one I will probably take with me to the devil's thing, the volcano. Beard repair. Alright, it's nearly night, so I'm gonna stay here. Go to Marrow tomorrow. And then look for the fish. It could also be, I'm gonna be fully honest, that the altars only appear if you use the one beforehand. That is an option that I think is available. Marrow is that away. Right. That looks to be the volcano. I see what looks to be ruins in there. But I also want to give the collector his necklace. And see what new spell he gives me. Maybe I never saw this altar because I never came from the north. No, I'm pretty sure I've been on this island specifically and went to there, so... First of all, selfish. Repair. Then to Blackstone. Kinda sad that I didn't get the mortar. I would have loved to take that. Room mention. The words... Oh wait. I need to take it from storage. Okay. Okay, you enter the house carrying the ornate necklace. The collector recognizes it almost immediately. An excellent find. It demands pride of place in my collection. He sweeps his head on scraps on the dusty table, candle wax pooling in its corners. He places the necklace carefully into cleaning. And I suppose he'll be demanding recompense as well. Once more he opens the books, dust pouring from the pages he reads aloud. You wait to feel weak, but you're rooted on a spot, knees on the verge of buckling. Atrophy. Instantly harvest an entire shoal of okay. As he finishes speaking, you feel blood rushing back to your legs. A strange feeling of power grows in your chest. We're so close. One more remains. A loath was suggested, but you whistle plain on the approach to Devil's Span as a likely candidate. See what you can find. And mark a location in a map where you can begin your search. Anything else? How do you know where those relics are? I largely don't, but I read the seas. I see the swells that give shape to the formless. I hear the waves that whisper secrets to the witnesses. I speak to the currents that hold the memory of all that they claim. Anything else? Are you human? Your inquiry is met with a piercing gaze. Why, of course. As human as you are. Words. Atrophy. This phrase instantly calls the closest shoal of fish, readying them for swift reaping. Can be heard from a great distance, so you need not be close to your victims. But the population is unlikely to recover from such wild trauma. Use it sparingly. Okay. So, Devil's Spine next. Workshop still closed? Yep. But first... No, wait, I think that one is already in, right? Actually, doesn't matter. Let me see. I think I need 3 or 4 more. So let me see if I can... Right, first banish. In case it becomes night while I'm out. That looks like a treasure. Does it matter which fish I enter? Or does it only matter that it fills out? Okay. It does matter. So I need the other fish. Now I don't think the eel fits because nothing would fit in there. And I think there are enough fish around that have this this weird triangle form, not triangle. What would that be called? That weird curved form. Grab a few eel while I'm here. Eh, fuck. Right, that's fine. Few squid. Doesn't really make a difference. Or does it? A slight bit. Okay, fishmonger, take my fish. You into the storage. Or rather, just put it in at the dry dock. Scrap. So I need 4 lumber and 1 bolt of cloth. For now, go to Devil's Spine. Oh no, first. Encyclopedia. Page 1. Go through the curved fish. I have the cod. I have added the blackmouth salmon. The loose jaw. Then there's that fish at Devil's Spine. That looks like an oarfish. Wait, again. There's one at Devil's Spine. And the loose jaw. But that appear to be all of the curved fish. Do I even have enough different type of fish then for this place? How many fish are shown here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I put the sturgeon there, then I don't have enough space. Let me get a loose jaw first. What do I need the 5? I'm an idiot. Do I need the 3 different type of a bristle? Not a bristle of... That was a mistake. Abomination. To put in there. Or is there maybe an exotic fish that I didn't see? Shipwright repair. For example, because the... Here, exotic. Because that one shark, here the ghost shark, is also shown for Devil's Spine. What happens if I use the bait up there? Do I get the fish that go into the altar? Apparently not. I want... Ah, unfortunately trophy's gone. That one comes out at night normally. Right, for now, let's go grab... Well, there's nothing on there that looks like the loose jaw. Like, if this is related, this feels like this is the loose... This is the rough shape that has been chiseled away. So for now, I'm gonna just go grab the loose jaw. In the southwest. Fucking jump scare. I do not have for a pistol, right? I have to put that on us on first again. Go through there, that's faster towards the shop. Like, I do not consider the loose jaw a curved fish, as it's described in that altar, in that rock slab. So I find that a bit weird. If that were indeed the case. Like for the sharks, it's pretty simple. Everything is a shark that says shark. But the loose jaw doesn't really look curved. Could it mean something like this, the sturgeon I saw? Like this, the grey eel is curved more than the... Right, sturgeon, like the conger eel could fit, technically. It's curved, the sturgeon is curved. But then I need another curve because only the 3 spots wouldn't fit in. And that I feel only fits... No, that doesn't fit anywhere really. Or does it? No, not really. Except maybe with the sturgeon. Wait, that's 5 times 3 slots. This is 5 and 4 with the sturgeon, so that would be 9, and then 3 more of the curved fish. That could maybe work. So, look for a sturgeon, which is in the Gale Cliffs. First of all, not floating dock, the shipyard. Repair. Then fish market, sell. Also, I'm probably gonna... Oh no, I don't need a new hull. I have all the hull. No more research pods. Okay. With the sturgeon, that could maybe... Where the longfin could maybe work. Right. Take all. Pick up. Pick my crabs. on towards the Gilgoths. Hello, crab. No altar of any kind there. The Shirk altar was here. I didn't bring the Abyssal Land. I'm pretty sure I've been to that... No. Oh, I deployed my Mouth of the Deep. Fuck. So I'll have to go back to the... I have to go back to the Stellar Basin again to pick that up. Ooh, is that a few bit of jewelry? I don't know why the jewelry is so much harder to dredge than all of the materials. I don't get it. The jewelry is the only thing that is not technically necessary to upgrade. Get cliffs over there. Just grab the weird fish. Grab the weird fish real quick. It's depleted because night. Okay. Pick up. Deploy crab pot. Somebody sounds angry. No, not floating dock. The shipyard. Repair all. Put you into storage. Put you into storage. Let me see if I can find the weird manta ray fish thing. Are you here? No, you're oceanic, so probably further out. Is the sturgeon night only? No, the sturgeon is day only. And it's oceanic. I have an oceanic hook, so that should be fine. Those are conger eels. However, I think I still need the abomination of that. Which now I have. Okay, panic not going up as much as I'd expected it to go. No. Up. I'm very panicky right now. I should probably find a... dock somewhere. Oh. A campfire. Oh, you undock next to an old rowboat. Somebody is here. He's hunched over by the campfire, muttering to himself. You cautiously approach. Do you throw it back? What? The book! I think you've mistaken me for someone else. I'm not saying things. It's only you, isn't it? Are you okay? Who do you think I am? He turns away, wringing his hands. He speaks to the fire. It was him and his damned wife. They dredged up the notebook, but something cloaked in fog. Put it out, right through the boat. The man makes crude explosion noises and motions wide with his hands, still talking to the fire, as though pantomiming a story to a child. It spoke. It said it was coming for a breath, that we wouldn't be needing it soon, and then darkness crashed down. An age later, someone's washed up on the shore, and him, still clutching that book. Throw it back, we cried as the fog rolled ashore. We thought, surely it can still be undone. What book? Silver and crimson. The book covered in her blood. You're not making any sense. I know what book he means. Throw it back! The man closes his eyes tight as he holds back the tears. His voice falls to whisper. Please, the lighthouse keeper. She saw. She knows where it came from. Where it needs to go. Tell me more about this book. Silver and crimson. Silver and crimson. He rocks back and forth, staring through the flames. I don't think he tells me a lot. What do you know about fog? It cloaks that calamitous thing. It's evil, haven't you felt it? What does the housekeeper have to do with us? She saw it all. The ruinous day. Ask her, beg her, tell her I... He trails off, his face collapsing in sorrow. Right. He seems well adjusted. About as well adjusted as you can be in a situation like this, probably. Right, I think I'm gonna go talk with the lighthouse keeper. I do not have a sturgeon. Let me go ahead and sell these. And then go check if I can find a sturgeon. It's oceanic, so it's probably outside a bit. Right, those are... Oh, they're still fresh. Wonderful. Like that could be sturgeon, maybe? No, that's too small. Oh, that's like they could be. I mean, it's still a bit weird that you cannot flip, but right, to the lighthouse keeper I go, and to the weird altar beforehand. So, depending on the book, I feel like that we have multiple possible endings. Also, maybe to do with those cultists, but I won't get that one. I'm pretty sure I won't get that one. Simply because I left one of them to die. I could have fed him fish, but I didn't. I didn't think he would die. That's actually something I was quite surprised. Okay, let's see. That's a bit of dredge that looks like wool cloth. But yeah, if the game has multiple endings, I'm definitely gonna play it again. I definitely want to see what the basalt columns are about. For that, I activated one of them once, and I'm pretty sure I have to be mad for it. At least to at least a slight degree. Actually, a rather large degree, I feel. Right. It's not that you don't see them, they just straight up disappear if they're not in the light. Here. Fishmonger. That was stupid. Right. Lighthouse keeper. Why is it? What do you know about the old mayor of Little Mirror? That's... Hayes. I'm trying not to think about him. It's a painful memory for us all. Some nights I still think I can hear the hum of his engine sailing past the bay. But now he's gone, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. What do you know about the Sylvan Crimson book? She shudders at the very mention of the book. You're really asking me? After all this time? You know it must be returned. She looks at you with deep pity. You have to move on. We're sick as well as yours. Take control. Be rid of the thing once and for all. Oh fuck, am I in limbo? Am I just in limbo? Because I'm pretty sure that some of the messages said something about right, some of the books said something about a woman as well. Are the basalt columns active? No. Does not respond to your touch. Just don't sleep for a while. Starting to see weird shit. I wonder if madness has some kind of positive effect, like... Would be weird, but maybe find more of the abominable fish. Fuck, didn't get the trophy. Right, it is officially day again. Go back to find another sturgeon. Actually, I can just put those here. Spot is depleted. Right. To the sturgeon I go. No, I need to go southwest. Do I need to go southwest? No, I need to go southeast. Fuck. Okay, so sanity also regenerates if you're not sleeping, but just in daylight. As probably in a lot of other Lovecraftian inspired games. Just natural light. Apparently helps with panic attacks. First off, have I ever been to those islands over there? Yeah, but I think there's a crab on there. Then, first off, sell the fish. Second off, sturgeon. I hope I'm fast enough to find some. there's onto Devil's Spine. Are those sturgeon? Well, they just left me. Those are the small rays. Not the big ones I'm still looking for. Those appear to be sharks. Those are not rays. Those are not rays. That's a boat. Those are also not rays. Nope, that's stonefish. Where are those stupid manta ray things? Incredible. That looks to be eels again. That looks to be normal fish again. Incredible, I just cannot find them. Right, let's see if there are any sturgeon around. That's a swordfish. I think I can remove the bandage at this point. Those are too small. That's sharks. You sturgeon? No. Also, I kind of feel like I have never seen... Have I seen these fish before? Like these one? Yes. Those are the small fish as well, yeah. I should probably just use bait. Like, not sure why I make it this hard for myself. Okay. Right, you're still looking for the weird specimens, right? Goliath, oarfish, Goliath, tigerfish, and coelacanths. Then, give me some bait. Go to the oceanic part. And scatter a bit. Blackfin tuna. Moonfish. That are not fish that live on Gate Cliff, apparently. Right. Those are open ocean. Oh, exotic, that's... Oceanic Abyssal. Those two are exotic. That one's also exotic. He's abyssal. Is that a coelacanth? Like that's, I'm pretty sure, an oarfish. Abyssal. So probably around the Stellar Basin somewhere. Translucent sturgeon. That's a stonefish. No, it's a wreckfish. Right, now, back to Marrow. Hello! I have not talked with you in a while. How have you been? Yeah, it's fine. Fine. A bit stressful at work, but nah. I think that's basically everybody. Get the banisher. Then to the altar I go. How did I not take damage there? I was already in the rock. Altar. Around here. Put in the sturgeon. Here. Now, I'd hoped I could fit the eel in there. But I don't think I can. So I think the sturgeon is a none. It's not a puzzle game, it's more like an exploration game. Well, you're not really exploring all that much, but yeah, it's basically just a fishing game. There are a few Lovecraftian things about it, as you can maybe tell with the eyes and the fog. And as I think there are different endings, I feel. But basically, you just go around, you fish for fish. Sometimes there are a few side quests that you can do. You can also dredge for relics, which seems to be one of the main quests. I mean, technically not Cthulhu. I would say legally distinct, but I don't think you need to be legally distinct for Cthulhu. I'm pretty sure it's open domain. But yeah, it's basically you go around, you catch fish. For example, you don't see the well. I can show you some of the weird shit. There are altars like the one you saw, and if you yeah, more Dagon or like Mother Hydra. But if you get all of them, you get different weird shit. Like I got this crane made out of bone and sinews when I put four sharks in a stone. Should probably sell those. Repair everything. Can I upgrade? But yeah, the loop is basically you go fish. You dredge for this material. Yeah, it's been gone for a while. I mean, how many Cthulhu games are there? And then counter question: how many good Cthulhu games are there? But basically, you go fish for money. Technically, your job is literally just be a fisherman for this village. So, if you want to roleplay, you can actually just stay in here all the time. But yeah, I've seen like I see like a massive snake. Ah, fuck. I pressed the wrong button again. Darkest Dungeon is good. I don't think I've... Oh, more cultists. I don't think I ever finished Darkest Dungeon. Oh no, you did that cultist. But I'm looking forward to Darkest Dungeon 2. Because I want to try it. Devil's Spine should be over there. But yeah, as mentioned, there are some side quests. For example, there are some cultists around that you can just give fish. That's a normal one. Where do I dock here? To the right? That's Gale Cliff. I went the wrong direction. Like, there are 4 areas and like 5 areas. Yeah, it only sent the... Huh. Weird. But yeah, basically because you have to do these different quests. They are mostly contained in their own area. But I've seen like a giant snake, I've seen a kraken, I've got slapped by a kraken once. And if you're out at night without light, you get panicked and then hallucinations can attack you apparently. The only thing that ever attacked me was a kraken that slapped me around. No, just with a tentacle. There are also weird crabs that camouflage themselves as ships. Oh well. Dolphins show up now and then. Unfortunately, you can't fish neither the whale nor the dolphins. Unfortunately, I can't. Whaling is not allowed here. That looks like ruins. Ah, another campsite. A small structure sits on the island. Nearby is an abandoned campfire. What do we need to do? Examine the structure. For that, we have synthetic oils. We use dinosaurs for that. An old stone structure is built around a statue. The statue has its arms raised towards the lighthouse at Devil's Spine. There's a lighthouse? Right, there are ruins over there. Whether gestures in fear or praise, you cannot tell. Well, you want to check the campfire. Campfire itself is unremarkable, but you wonder who would choose an islet such as this to make camp. Nearby, you spot a piece of paper flapping in a bush. A note is written on it. You put it in a big pocket to read later. Right. Otherwise, you have an encyclopedia where it shows you all the fish you caught and aberrations of those fish. And some of those fish some of those aberrations are very weird. Like this giant eye. That kraken and that squid. The 3-eyed fish. That squid. There was one fish that is basically just a skeleton with energy inside. I don't think I am. I used to be, but Kramos set up the system new and I never bothered to put myself back in again because at that time I didn't really stream. That's been a while. That's been a while ago. Catch a fish, right? Catch an oarfish, Goliath, tigerfish, and coelacanth. No idea where those are. Search for eggs. That's the main quest. I mean, it's the YouTube notifications. They don't really work all that much. Last, you can find these weird messages, which I should probably read at some point. I think it's mostly a comfy game, yeah. It's definitely not that stressful. There are slight stressful parts, for example with the Kraken, but otherwise it's relatively... Oh, I need that fish for the altar. Armored Sea Robin. Encyclopedia, let me see. Okay. I'm still gonna need that. Do I go back to the altar immediately? Also, whenever you fish, you have like this weird mini game. Or like different variants of weird mini games. But I'm pretty sure it also has accessibility options to make those mini games a bit easier. If you want another comfy game, you could try Dave the Diver. That's also nice. For some reason I just go for games where you can murder fish in humongous numbers. I mean, I literally have a fish be gone spell that just kills all the fish. I should probably use it at some point. Possible strategy. I do a lot of card games at the moment. Like, I'm currently playing Monster Train because I want to get through that. Or at least finish it once. With, like, Covenant 25. Tried Wild Frost. I don't know. I played the original Harvest Moon. And the nostalgia from that makes all of the other farming sims that came after it just not that fun. Because they're not the original Harvest Moon. Which is a real shame, because some of them I feel like I should have fun with. But I unfortunately don't. That's also why I never fully played Stardew Valley. I only started it always. Right, let me get that armored fish in. Yeah, well, I played the original Harvest Moon on... My mother found that on a sale in... on Game Boy... I think it was still the Game Boy Color. Like, you cannot compare the current art style of Harvest Moon with back then. Like, it was Game Boy Color, 2D top-down. That is not comparable at all. I haven't looked at the new Harvest. I have played... Wait, which was Friends of Mineral Town? Which is also already a bit older. But yeah, also didn't really like it. They went for the chibi art style in there, and that wasn't really... wasn't really my style. I'm going to the south again, I need to go to the north. Oh, well, time to sleep, I guess. The one that I kinda can play a bit longer is Rune Factory. They also, depending on the game, they have a bit of a chibi style, but not really most of the time. They have, however, a weird just monster hunting part in it, for some reason. Which works kind of well, gonna be honest. Even if it's a bit basic. And you can basically, you can tame the monsters around to keep them on your farm. So that's how they implement the animals. But again, it's a bit weird as to why they have it in a normal farming simulator. I think I have that. I think I bought it once in my unrestrained... Oh. Oh, that's Steel Island, right. I think I bought it once in my unrestrained, unrestrained buying addiction. But I haven't played it yet. I can look into that. Not sure if I would stream a game like that, though. I just realized I'm still... Oh, well, no. Thought Dolphin. More of a tinkering game, okay. That looks very culty. Oh, that's a... Yo, right. They told me it's an active volcano. A man meets you as you dock, bracing himself against the wind and spray. You look like you have scales. You shouldn't have scales. Oh, rapturous day, a fresh disciple carried to me atop the waves. Come ashore, weak thing, and rest your weary soul. I guess I'm just passing through. Nonsense! Your arrival is providence from the deep itself. I have been calling. And now, you are the answer. The rite of purification is almost at hand, and you are to be my replacement. I'm listening. Your trial begins immediately. Tell me, what does your spirit seek? Happiness. Ha! Merely an excuse to halt the search for something greater. Happiness is, by definition, a compromise. Yeah, that's very culty. And your flesh, what does it crave? The sting of the salt. I actually started... Well, I should have first read. Pain is a trick of the flesh. Do not surrender to it. I started writing a... basically a world for a Pathfinder campaign. I intend to run Pathfinder 2. Currently making the maps for it. I have the overarching story. I have basically the countries set up. But I need a few more characters and the maps for the various cities. And then I need players for it. Which is probably the most annoying part, because I have to talk with people. Finally, what does the world deserve? Everything. In a way, it deserves all that it was sure. Freely given from the deep, but no more than that. The trial is concluded, you still have much to learn, but the knowledge will be delivered to you in time. Now, your role as my initiate is to act as the herald of the purge, just as I was for the one before me. The nearby spires blaze with eternal fire, yet the stone hearths of these three idols lie barren and void. Retrieve three fathomless flames from the cracks behind us and ignite the crucibles. Visit the shrines of the deep. I will mark them. They will offer further guidance, and I must provide no more. Okay, so we found the cult. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Like, I have one that has been together for a while now. That was the island with the weird altar, and it looked in this direction. So I assume the lighthouse is over here somewhere. That's been together now. We played our 20th game recently, and then we all died because of gorgons. Oh shit! You attacking me? The fish attacking the fisherman. Now that's also neat. Ah, can't hit me when I'm dark. Then I had the one game with Chromos, which also fell apart because I think he had stress at work, so he didn't have time to prepare anymore. Then I recently had a D&D 5e, which also kind of fell apart because the GM had other issues. Okay, that's just raw. That's fine. Discard that. Then the net sell all of this. And other groups, yeah. I had one group that just fell apart before it even started. I waited for a fucking year after I made that character. This, grab the crab pot, put it out, just drag around here. If I go over the weird geyser, do I take damage? No. At least not immediately. But yeah, I'm currently writing, as mentioned. A friend of mine definitely wants to play, and from the D&D group, one wants to join. And I think he has a friend, so that would be 3. Gotta be honest, I am completely new at GMing, so I don't know how good I'll be. The only rounds I had all wiped in the first turn, because in the first session. Ossified Robin. Like, I tried GMing once or twice for Vampire, the Masquerade, and for Hunt, the Reckoning. But in both the group basically wiped in the first session. Okay, we have weird skeletal piranhas that block my path. I can blow that up, I'm pretty sure. And here we have the yellow glow of important stuff. Stone tablet, an ancient stone tablet bearing a strange glyph. Maybe the trader Little Marrow knows something about this. Huh, okay. That sounds like breathing. A pile of loose debris could be cleared to make a shortcut. I don't have explosives. That definitely sounds like breathing. Nah, they always right because I'm gonna be honest. Maybe that was maybe my mistake because I always read a lot. Oh, that's a big fish. I'm assuming I don't want him to reach me. Stone Shrine. An upright slab bears carving two heavily plated creatures locked in battle. Lower slab holds two shallow grooves. That's a new altar. I mean, yeah, I'm assuming that fish don't want to give me free food. Yeah, it's kind of hard. I just assumed my players to have knowledge that I myself had because I read the complete book. So I assumed the knowledge, but it wasn't. I neglected to consider that people may not read everything. I need the two crabs. I have a crab pot out. Let's see if you already caught something. A volcano snail and a squat lobster. That's... Also, the game is basically just inventory management. I think that's how you can... It's like an inventory management simulator. That is how I think you can describe it the best. Because there are some fish that have really weird boxes. Yeah, like... what's it called? I never played it, the Resident Evil inventory system. I believe there are some games that basically are just like, what if you make that a game? Stone Shrine. So, first you put in. That's a goblin. First off, go and sell the remaining fish. Then, actually, put the treasure in the storage. Yeah, I do two like different games. I think the only genre I can just categorically say I do not like. Oh, it was indeed the spider crab. I looked at the encyclopedia in one of my streams and was like, oh, is that a spider crab? Indeed it is. Very nice. Why the stinger? Okay, altar. Have a spider crab. The rock splits with an almighty crack. It crumbles away, revealing its core. A fathomless flame. Oh, a research pod. Very nice. I can immediately move to storage, huh? Fathomless flame. Pick that up. So I probably need some more altars of this kind. Hardspace Shipbreaker, I played it during the beta. I played it after it released, but the story was told so badly that it actually put me off the game. I don't even know if the story is bad, it just was told really badly. So bad in fact that I just stopped having fun with the game. Which is amazing, because the core gameplay loop, if I could just have the core campaign gameplay loop without any of the story, I would play the game again. But I think they specifically said that they won't do that. And I listened to a synopsis where like, I don't even know... Yeah, it's non-skippable. Especially if you have training sessions. I had the training for the... What was it called? I think it was the large, like, electronic generator that you have to first flip the switches for. But then, while the tutorial tried to explain to me how I do that, the story talked over it, and I could understand neither the one nor the other. Because the audio just mixed. Which I don't know who decided that was a good idea, but it definitely wasn't, and I hope they were fired. I don't hope they were fired, but I don't think anybody should be fired for basically a mistake, but it felt, at that point I really felt like, no, nobody who put that in and didn't quality check should make a game. Then again, I probably wouldn't be any better, due to mostly lack of experience. But, like, the basic quality check, I feel, was missed there. I wonder if that breathing is the fish or the mountain. Not even that. There was one point. It was in the story. I don't know how far you are. If you don't want any spoilers, tell me to stop. But in the story, basically, there was that one that is just comically incompetent for plot reasons. Okay, you've completed. I've only seen the synopsis of the some part. Basically, like, Hell comes in, the middle manager. And he's like, no training, that's fine. Yeah, Kaido, the comically incompetent one. And he comes in, then he has that talk with Kaido about why he fucks up all the time. And then on the next day, I have the training. And it's not that the middle manager then goes, hey, you don't have training. That would be part of the tutorial. It's that Weaver tried to explain how to do it while... What was her name? The redhead one. The redheaded one. Tried to comfort Kaido, which I couldn't understand either of them. Because I had the story part where they're trying to tell Kaido, yeah, it's not that bad. You can get better, we just train you. Or I think that's what they're saying. As mentioned, I couldn't understand a thing. While in the background, the tutorial tried to tell me how to do things. And that is just... That, I think, is comically bad. Because if it's just intended, yeah, he tries to just say, you don't get... I actually have it on video, because I streamed that. So, I can look it up. I can maybe show you. It was the last Hardspace video I did. But that was so bad that I just decided to stop playing. Okay, which statue do I want to look at? Left. Statue holds a stone crucible. It's empty. Fire. A cold flame roars in the statue's hands. Which statue do we want to look at? I don't have any more fire. Stone columns. Stone columns of the temple are carved with ancient pictures and texts. Which carving do you want to look at? A swarm of small creatures. Yep, they started at the same day. However, that happened multiple times. After the first one I said, okay, it's a bug, it happens. After the second time I said, it's a bug, maybe you'll fix it. After the third time I was done. So yeah, I didn't even finish the story. I heard a synopsis. Here, what's his name? Sintach did a video about it, and I don't know. I already thought while I streamed the game that the story, the Megacorp is built up so heavily that you cannot have a satisfying conclusion of beating them, so it have to be grimdark. Okay. Okay, wait, the swarm of small creatures. The carving shows a swarm of small fish surrounding a boat. They're Avidus children. Alone they are nothing. Together they summon her. Beneath these words somebody has added a crudely scratched note. Do not let them grip you. Burn them away. The stone columns of the temple are carved with ancient pictures and text. The large eyeless beast. A carving is of a large fish with crossed out eyes. The unseeing mother. When the starving cannot eat, she approaches. Beneath these words somebody has added a crudely scratched note. Blind but can hear her children. Avoid at all costs. The stone columns of the temple. Okay, then the last. The bubbling vent. The carving shows a bubbling underwater vent. The breath of salvation. It burns those that mean harm. Only the pure remain. Beneath these words, somebody has added crudely expression of protection. Follow the magma. Find them. Okay, so the weird piranhas. The weird piranhas are, I think, the starving ones that will bite me, and then if there are enough on the ship, they will summon the weird, the eyeless mother, the blind mother. But if I find these steam vents, like here, I guess, for example, then they would probably leave. Okay, they don't bite me. Okay, but yeah, okay, they run away from... They run away from the steam vents. It looks like it's been a temple once. Goddammit. Yeah, the gameplay is really good. Which makes me all the sadder that I cannot have it without the story. Like, even if they, even some on the Steam forum have said, yeah, you can't skip it, just mute it. Like, but then I'm just sitting there for 5 minutes doing absolutely nothing. Because they have unskippable cutscenes, or not even cutscenes, unskippable voicemails after a shift. If it was just in a shift, yeah, I'd mute it. But they have unskippable ones where I'm just sitting around doing nothing. And again, that is also a very bad idea. Like, there are some decision makings in the story, in the presentation of the story. Again, I haven't finished the story. I can't say anything about the quality of it, but the presentation is garbage. Okay. Scrap. Deposit my scrap. Right, someone woke up again. That one's been around for a while now. Also, I kind of want to warn you, there is a story to this game, so there could be spoilers if you continue watching. I'm gotta be honest, it's probably not that much, but it could be. And also, if you just go around and fish, then you shouldn't have that issue. Then meadow over there. Grab a swordfish while I'm here. Maybe a bit big. Okay, it fits. But this one don't. If I do this, can I fit another one? No, I don't think I can. Nah, probably not. But yeah. I can give you a call when I have my maps done. Currently a bit in a slump there. I need to look up how I draw slopes in Incarnate. Because I'm currently still really bad at that. Have you looked into Pathfinder 2 at all? Because I know that most people I know play D&D instead. And there are slight differences. Or like, massive differences. Right, so sell everything, put you into storage. Then... storage, out of storage, all of you, and the plate. Then... I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's one of the better systems. Not the plate storage. I need lumber. And I don't have any more. Then here I need more scrap. Which sci-fi one? Like, there are, what is there, Shadowrun, Cyberpunk. If you go the really weird sci-fi, then there's a... Oh, I don't need any more bolts of cloth. Can I sell those somewhere? Then there's Warhammer 40k. If you want to go real deep. But I'm pretty sure that for Warhammer 40k, everybody needs to know the lore. Or at least the basic lore of the universe if you want to play a RPG in Warhammer 40k. Because otherwise that won't work at all. Right, trader. Hello. What can I do for you today? Show him the stone tablet. The trader takes the stone tablet from you and inspects it closely, turning it over in his hands. Remarkable. Yes, I do believe this is a fragment of a large arrangement. You reach up to high shelves and brings down a similar looking stone, I won't cover it with much more dust. Some years ago I acquired this other piece. You found this near those ruins in Devil's Pines, didn't you? Yes. Ah, well, I suspect there will be more out there. I'll do this for now and study further while you search for the other fragments. In the meantime, do you have any trinkets for me to appraise? Yes, in fact I do, so just a lot of them. Alright, I need to repair that. Sell a total of 1500 worth of trinket. I've only sold 1500 worth of trinket right now. How many fish did I sell? Yeah, have fun. Okay, then repair my pot and replace it. Then I feel like there are multiple threats to different endings at this point. Like the stone tablets at... Oh, there's lumber. Wonderful, wonderful. Like the stone tablets, the artifact for the collector, the cult feels like an ending. Or at least like a... I'm gonna be honest, it really feels like an ending because you don't just purify the world and it's not an ending. Or like become a sedentary cultist sitting in a temple to the deep ones. Also, I just see it's already past 8, huh? Why is it still so... Why is it still so bright outside? Shouldn't be. It's just wrong. Repair. Then dry dock. Put in the lumber. And then I can upgrade. Perfect. Hook. Lumber. Need 2 more lumber. However, I can now research. And then I can upgrade my ship. Right, shipwright. I have 4,000 gold. Or dollars. Right. Remove you. Sell you. Sell you. Move you up to... Oh. Right, sell you. Move you in here. And then I can put you here. Right, that's fine then. I don't think I need that net anymore. However, I'm gonna be honest. I want the equivalent Hadel, the Hadel hook. Also, I feel a lot faster, so I'm gonna sell the net, or like, not sell, but uninstall. Move you to here. Or wait, how do I best put that in? I will lose one of those rods. And it's probably gonna be the anti-tangle lamp because I'm in the volcanic area now. So that's fine. Okay, continue. I'm actually gonna look for the collector and ask him about his book. Yeah, I definitely feel a bit faster now. Because it's silver and crimson. Mention. Tell me more about the book of yours. Which book? This one here? With a wry grin, he pulls a dusty tome from the nearest shelf and glances at the cover. There's really not much to be said of Histories of the Grey Isles. It's quite a core. Don't play dumb, you know which book I mean. Play dumb? Your hypocrisy is wearying, as we must go through his rigmarole yet again. The Book of the Deep appears in his hands, sheathed in its dirty crimson jacket. Go ahead, ask us. Where do you get it? Sparkling dust motes hang in the air between you. Don't you remember? You were there. The air around the book begins to pulse rhythmically like a quickening heartbeat. So was she. Who? Right, so I guess we're either amnesiac or in limbo. You wanted to forget. Beg me. We are amnesiac, okay. A willing amnesiac. Room bristles. This is what you asked for. Give me the book. Your words hang in the space between. You won't change the thing. The book is ours. Step closer. You take a step closer through the crackling room. The collector lurches forwards in response. What can you possibly hope to achieve? Take the book. You strike out with your right fist, punching hard in the jaw of the collector. His face shatters and falls to the ground. Oh. You're pathetic. The book is deepest in your hands. Understand us, plainly. If we sink us into despair, I know how to bring her back. It's all right there in the pages, and now you've seen its power firsthand. We wield the power to release her from her slumber. Find her last relic and we can undo everything. Undo what you did. Right, I should probably, at this point, go and read the messages. Because I feel like there is... Okay. Those go from bottom to top, so... Open music box purchased from the aquarium at Little Marrow for a bargain price. Previously salvaged from an undisclosed shipwreck. Has the letter J carved on the underside. Otherwise in reasonable condition. Has not been opened for fear of damaging the mechanism. Pending inspection by locksmith. Wooden mask carved a wooden tribal mask. Said to bring good luck, fertility, good health and fortune, rain and protection from evil spirits. Trade for a pair of socks and a pocket watch chain. 12-piece set, tea set, bone china, 6 times cup and 6 times saucer. Acquired from an Eastern dealer. Do not use. Jar of earth. A jar containing earth from a meteor impact site. Allegedly. 21st August 1927. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Great Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but just as around, and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He is so paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I have never known him to be so superstitious. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlands at the back of Great Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colours are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands at the wheel instead of the rods. He ran the boat last night. Julie, so probably the J from the music box is also for Julie. He did a fancy naming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly it's very important to perform it correctly, unless you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with your name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he's prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. Loved when it tries to be romantic. Right, this is 20th August, it's 21st August, so it's actually going from top to bottom. Yeah. 6th, 7th March 1927. We are engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of Stella Basin to see the lights. We talked for hours, something we have not done in such a long time. Waiting and hoping, some time past midnight, as we were growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep. The aurora shimmered into the skies above. When I turned to see his reaction, he was already down on one knee. I cannot even remember what he said, or what I said, but I know I said yes. The ring is beautiful, with a span of jewels going right the way around. I cannot take my eyes off it. P.S. I was not sure whether to write this in the yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred at the conjunction of days, but I think the news is significant enough to warrant spanning multiple entries. So these are pages of a diary. 14th September 1927. I've not written in a few days. I've been afflicted with some strange chill which conspired to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm, no matter what I do. The ink has run from some lines here and they are illegible. While most of what they hauled up was junk, they eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew at such tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. He pried it open easily. The bucking boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I heard him still. He stared down into the open casket. They turned to me. In his eyes I saw the void. The page has been torn off you. Question mark. I feel like it feels like years since I have been warm. I do not expect him to write. I just need to know that he thinks of me from time to time. The next few lines have been smudged out. He must return. More angry smudging follows. I have written him another letter. This will be the last one. My darling, I found you at last. When I left, I was scattered to the winds. But now I feel almost whole again. There's just one thing left to do. Throw me back. Tethered receipt, Goldsmith and Son, 27, Little Marrow, December 22, 1926. So that was prior to the wedding. Received the sum of $50 and 00 cents in exchange for one silver necklace with emeralds on silver mounting. Addition notes. Received a further $3 for custom engraving and reverse of mounting. Customer to return tomorrow, 23rd December, for collection. Engraving is to be as follows. For J, my shining star. Fisherman's note. Deep sky, deep, forever. Casket seal broken, fog core, 5, rise. He knows. Regular note. Close now. Nobody knows. Does he know? Desecrated temple. Forgive me. The only way he might understand. Must help him. Must stop him. Right. I'm gonna go to the Gale Cliffs. Do I have the book? Do I have the book? Find more tablets, light the statues. Book. Okay, you don't understand. Who are you? I am what was fractured from you on the day you dredged the depths. I am what could be. I am your breathless self. You mentioned saving someone. Yes, she will rise from the deep. The book describes it. We almost have all of the pieces. Just one more. Then workshop. Can I go in? No. I'm gonna go. I'm assuming I have the book now. Seeing as I have it in my hand in that part. And I'm gonna go to the southeast, to the Gale Cliffs, where the mayor was. And talk with him about throwing it back. Because I have a feeling that that is probably the better ending. That's east. Wait. Right, I need to go east. That's the Gale Cliffs. Then the mayor was around the back. Is he still here? Kinda doesn't look like it. Campsite. You stand in the center of a campsite. The fire's embers are cool, but ash is still steady blowing out the wind. He is not here. Is he only here at night? Just rest for a bit, see if he shows up at night. Nope, doesn't look like it. Actually, I don't have any more research. Welcome back. I hope you had fun. Right, so the mayor's not here anymore. But the serpent is still here, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Then to the lighthouse keeper. Yeah, you didn't miss a lot. There are messages you can find around the game, and I read them. So you didn't really miss a lot. Oh, wait, a radio game? Those still exist? I didn't even know. I thought they all died out. Oh, I just noticed. Is that my oceanic hook? I think that's my oceanic hook. That's also kind of neat because you have inventory system that is based on your boat. I think. No, I also haven't. I don't listen. I listen to radio exactly at one point in time. When I'm with my mother in the car. And that's it. Because everywhere else I have a computer. Okay, I have the book. You've had it this whole time, have you not? Doesn't matter. Make the most of this window of lucidity. Now is the time to act. Do you still remember where it happened? In the gloomy darkness behind the bay. When you're ready, I'll point the way. Right, I'm ready. Warning, you're entering the final phase of the game. Your progress will not be safe from this point onwards. Right. As always, as I mostly always do, I will not try to completely finish in the first run through, because I can't anyway. Yep. We must mate until night is thickest, and the torso is as it was all those years ago. And I think I have multiple endings, so yeah, this is probably going to be an ending now, if you want to avoid spoilers, in case you want to play it yourself. It's time. I'll point the way. Follow my light. Go and do what's right for her. Throw it back. Okay. Also, by the way, one of the best features in the game. You have a foghorn. Right, grab the banish in case I see other ships. And yeah, in the night, if you put your foghorn in the night, sometimes the other ships honk back, which is a really nice touch. This is the place. Throw it back. A book struggles in your grasp, its weight somehow shifting from side to side. Silver ribbons flail pathetically against your fingers. Throw it back. You hold it high above your head. A low groan rumbles from the book, echoed by another from the depths. Throw it back. You throw it into the foaming water. That's a gigantic book. My light is out. The lighthouse light is also out. Oh, that's a big fish. I should have probably moved. Oh, but the fog is gone. Wonderful. Right, so, you... Short yep, okay, that's the ending. Short explanation, there's the fog at night, which drives people crazy, apparently. And now the fog is gone, because we threw the book back. So that is, I think I can consider that a good ending. Fisherman sacrifices himself so everybody else has probably a lot better time in the future. With the fog gone. Yeah, I mean, it's an Eldritch book, stolen from the Ocean King. Like, it's kind of expected that that happens. You always kind of expected that would happen. I wonder if there's an ending where you can where you can throw the book back but still survive afterwards. I will definitely play it again, check out some other endings, try to go for a 100% once. But my first impressions are relatively good. The inventory management, especially at the beginning, is bit a bit iffy because you don't have a lot of space. Yeah, it's like if you pull up a box from an uncharted ocean somewhere in nowhere and there's a magic fucking book in there, you probably should throw it back. Not sure if I would, because having a magic book is kinda really neat. Especially if you never go into the ocean again, it's really neat. But yeah, you should probably throw it back. You probably shouldn't have dredged it up in the first place. I mean, I don't think the fish cares. Uh, I don't think the fish would care about that. Yeah, but if the fish eats you, it doesn't matter if you're invincible, you're still in the fish. And since they probably also control the deep ones, and probably everybody around you is going to become absolutely fucking insane, I think... no, not Jonas was eaten by a whale. Not by a big fish. A whale is not a fish. Important biology lessons. And religion lessons. Wait, was he eaten by a whale? I'm pretty sure it was a whale that ate him. No, I'm not sure. I haven't read the Bible in a while. I'm gonna be honest, I've never read it fully. I tried to once, but fuck, that book is boring. It's probably one of the worst written books I've ever read in my life. And I've read Harry Potter, which I also do not like. Yeah, I tried. I stopped at like book 6 of the Bible. Like, I did Genesis, I did Exodus. I read the Job story because that one's just weird. But yeah, I didn't read all of it. I stopped at some point. Yeah, I read the first 4 books and I saw the first 3 movies. But from the 5th book onwards, I just couldn't. It just wasn't. Which is weird because I'm gonna be honest, I read Lord of the Rings at the same time and I cannot read that book today because at stages, Lord of the Rings is so incredibly detailed that for like 20 pages nothing happens. Like absolutely nothing. Because we're busy describing everything. I also do not consider that wonderful writing, but it's still better than Harry Potter in most stages. Also, I think that's mostly a problem with the first book, because in the first book there isn't that much action, well, relatively speaking, because the second and the third basically deal with wars. I mean, it happens. The best books I read are, I think I can to this day still say that the Discworld is the best series I've read. It may not be the best at all, but it's definitely the best I have read. I've read. I also saw there's a city builder now where you are on a Discworld on the back of a turtle. I kind of want to try that. Okay. I do not mind slice of life. My favorite genre of anime is slice of life anime. My favorite anime is called, what is it called? Non Non Biori, which is basically just people doing things in rural Japan. So, slice of life, I do not mind. Okay. I think the credits are done. Let's see if there is something post-credit. No, there isn't. Right. I'm gonna be I'm gonna slight deviation impressions of the game. I like it. Inventory management at the beginning is a bit nifty. The upgrades are... I like that you can basically just ignore the story and go for completely only for the upgrades. And then do the story when you're completely upgraded. At least a degree, because you need the explosives for some parts. I like the part where we shot mortars at fish. That was neat. I wish I could have mounted the mortar on my ship. And, like, taking it to the Kraken and the Serpent. I wonder if the Serpent and the Kraken are gone now that the book is back. Also, I wanted to check the settings. Like, I'm pretty sure there are accessibility settings. Like, yeah, there is... You can... Positive color, negative color, important color, okay. Radio menu hold toggle, relaxed fishing mode. So this is probably... Yeah, the fishing or dredging minigames. Okay, so you don't... You take a bit longer, but you always successful. Motion smoothing, turning Z zone, right. Confine cursor, pop-up duration. That's a good amount. That is a good amount of accessibility options, I think. I also like that you can change the units. That is also very neat. I like the game. I would definitely recommend you play it on your own because it's just chill most of the time if you're not out at night and getting eaten by the Kraken. Or a Kraken. Or like weird ghost sharks. But yeah, definitely would recommend. I will play it again because, as mentioned, I want to start once anew and feed the cultist dude that I left to die. In this case, the Kraken I don't think shares your fetish. I personally myself do not mind tentacles, but the Kraken definitely was not too happy that I was there. Also, they were a bit big. I'm pretty sure that they would be that would be painful. But at this point, Knights, thank you for checking in. I will stop for today. Probably do Dredge on the next Thursday because of the funny alliteration. And for today, I hope you have a good night. I'm gonna go play Divinity now. Not Divinity. Pathfinder. Divinity is something else. Right. Have a good night.